Hi YouTube, you're watching the edited version of what happened over on Twitch. I hope you sit down, enjoy, and subscribe please!
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Time to go to Space Greece / Rome. Black Swan isn't joining us? Doesn't think it's right to join in on our boat when she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the party car. Though she did say that she believes we'll end up deciding on Amphoreus. She can read our minds. I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind. Yeah, some of the characters still aren't voiced due to strike reasons, so I guess I'll be reading them.
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Washtopia, what?
Laid back? That's not exactly a word I associate with him.
Okay.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
Mr. McHale's homeworld. Lushaka was hit by rising sea levels after a Stellaron disaster, though I'm not sure how things are looking now.
Melustanin, the agate world.
It's where Adrilla the Beauty ascended, a world of undying allure. It's also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphoreus.
I don't know, I feel like we're gonna pick the adventure option.
World even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
No one wants to go to Etostar.
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Everyone's leaning towards the uncharted world. It seems we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express.
Looks like Pom-Pom's
We're all
solo plan
going.
won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphoreus.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement.
I can't wait to see the
I'll be in my room freeing up
dinos.
some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. Okay. This is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts, isn't it? It doesn't feel any different to me. Worlds have been mapped on the astral charts also present new surprises from time to time. We'll be fine, let's just say I have a backup plan. I'll reveal it when the time comes. Hey.
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down.
An opportunity hard to come by.
Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Achivili. We don't normally get to venture into
love
a
him.
world
He's so
beyond the
cute.
knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Like, I'm trying to... Okay, yeah, so we're in the party car now.
You're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision.
Why do you want to go to Amphoreus?
Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories, and the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display
trap.
case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass, and that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
I still need to finish building him.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
Going to Amphoreus.
I see.
You're taking it very calmly.
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
I'm gonna make Pom Pom a chef. Just for now. Because he's not voiced right now.
Oh, hey, great timing. I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish?
The start of a journey when we dive into the unknown, the middle of a journey when some gains are made, and the end of the journey where we commemorate the adventure. The middle.
Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Yeah, we are in Penacony. Okay. I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You could ask the Memo Keeper if you want to know more. Are you nervous, Dong Hung? Why ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? It'll be fine. Just trust the crew. We've never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later. After much deliberation, you realize that insufficient preparation is as good as no preparation. I can speak. Might as well toss your luggage aside. Never mind. Having some preparation is better than none. Even formalities have their place. There. Ooh, we're going here instead of the big car.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
I never understand why the cutscenes are so
Isolated world
so
that
loud.
can only be seen through the garden's mirror. The eternal land, Amphoreus.
What celestial body is this?
No one knows. That's what you're about to find out.
Not just an infinity symbol.
As you can see, Amphoreus is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly.
I'm so
Conventional
excited.
Interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
3 paths interweave and fetter Amphoreus, co-authoring the fate of this world. Ordinary path striders aren't known to leave traces in the mirror, so if what you said is true, And this isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to emanators.
I would even go as far as to say eons themselves.
So
For a
exciting.
world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
You already know one of the
I
3
can
paths is
reveal the
erudition.
second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is.
It's exciting.
either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphoreus might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths. Only when Path Striders
I'm, like,
of the
mesmerized by
Trailblazers
it.
enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Still, we know too little about this planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. Now I see why the databank's important. It is still encountering worlds that exist which are not on record and recorded in... I can't speak today.
Wait.
I'll wake up eventually, guys.
We might be missing someone.
Hey, where's March 7th? Something about her camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the warp. That's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room. I don't know if it was just like from the fact that we're in cutscenes that I didn't hear it, or what.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Did you come down with something?
I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
Miss Blackswan, can you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly.
Blackswan presses her forehead against March 7th's head as if feeling the latter's body temperature.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
Oh, I need a nap today.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphoreus itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for
It's like,
Miss
is there gonna
March
be an
to avoid
outbreak?
venturing anywhere near Amphoreus.
It's okay, Himiko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
Leave it to me.
I know I can always count on you.
Why don't we take our discussion outside so March 7th can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Are we going? Oh no, we're still talking. Okay.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphoreus?
Like, we don't know. No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to six-phased ice yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphoreus affected her before any of us. Aster, I want you and Don Hong to take lead in this trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? Sure, we work well together. I see our adventure in Penacony has helped Aster grow into more experienced Nameless. Amphoreus is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a perfect task for you youngsters. I'm sure you both have each other's backs.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
He's like, man, chin up, Walt. You're gonna get your chance out in the field.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Great, so they were all good. Okay, prepare to back up plan for departure. I'm just fixing my... I didn't realize that some of my stuff had gotten like so pushed so far back. I can speak. Okay, that's right. Sometimes I hear the sounds and I'm like, oh, it's just this little guy right there. Okay. Let's go. Now that our ground exploration team's assembled, I'll let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you. Your very own car!
A car? Our what now? Amphoreus is on the outside of the interastral peace telecommunications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication. Oh, we're landing with part of the car. Okay. It'll also be your safe house once you're in Amphoreus.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphoreus and land you somewhere safe.
The Express is more multi-purpose than I thought.
Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, alright? Get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
I'm ready.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
It kind of looks a little comical, not gonna lie. He doesn't look like that worked. We made a slight mess. Dan Hung. Yeah, it's so pretty. I need to not get distracted by the walls. Dan Hung is slumped in the corner of the wreckage, his well-being uncertain. Dan Hung, time to get up. But you see Dan Hung's chest rising and falling, proof that life still lingers within him. Just because of the callback, I have to. Yeah, you recall the moment you first met Dan Hung on March 7th. Yep, this is the way. It's me. I'm the whisper of the devil. Sorry, Dan Hung. Oh, it's nothing. Passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces. We should try making contact with the Express. Okay. I'm starving, Pom Pom. Message failed to send. Well, guess as much as no longer working, looks like it's just the two of us out here now. Let's find someplace safe to set up a base of operations first. The statue and the buildings we've seen so far point to a civilization here on Amphoreus. We can only hope they're not hostile towards outsiders. Are we back to being fugitives again? Oh my gosh! Though, I've heard the nicknames for this little creature. What is it? I thought I heard something. Someone's here, ready your weapon and stay alert. Let's find out what's behind that gate. Hopefully treasure. It opened on its own. Oh, there she is. Why is it so dark? Is it nighttime already? What is happening? I swear it said no soul. Over there, that pink thing. I don't like the creepy whisper. Like, they can keep that. It's gone. That happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. Did you see what the creature looked like? A rabbit of sorts? It's unlike any of the known species in our databank, but I guess it's to be expected. We know nothing about Amphoreus after all. Back when we were trailblazing in Eurylos 6, we knew its history and trend even before arriving on the planet. With Amphoreus, all we have is whatever little black swan has told us about the world. What should we do now? Find a local? I'm afraid we must plan for the worst, pulling a potential language barrier aside that's a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet so far out and isolated as this, having the expertise to create such a sophisticated weaponry. Is it any match for my baseball bat? I can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes up too high. We can learn and observe as we move. Okay. I still haven't found any treasure yet. Imposing and somewhat archaic. Could it be a cultural site? I don't trust that that's not gonna come to life. Don't think that's a normal statue. Like no one lives in this area, and that strange creature from before is now nowhere to be seen, but... Look at that. What is that? Looking for the prevalence of these colossal structures, the civilization has more than just great engineers and architects. The structures also indicate a universal belief system. Only if we're closer, I'd be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time. Giant sphere stands between heaven and earth in the distance. At its top, the sky appears torn open. Or rather, it seems to have willingly opened a circular rift inside. A swirling vortex churns, and the clouds periodically reflect a golden glow. March 7th, we're here. She definitely used her girlish imagination to come up with some whimsical and creative metaphors for the scenery. Unfortunately, it's up to you to take on the team's photographer duties now. Sure. It's just like Infinity Nikki. Across the cliff, the Grand Palace gates remain silent, unwilling to reveal any of the history and secrets hidden behind it. What could lie within the gate? You can't help but let your imagination run wild. Bloody carnage, chaotic banquets, bottomless abyss. And you regain focus, hearing a playful voice whisper in your ear.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
Photograph the cliffside gate. Most prominent spot on the photo wall. Yep. Something's wrong. I'm like... These things aren't breathing inorganic life forms. Looks like they want to keep us here. With a dead end and a cliff edge behind us, there's no way out. We'll have to fight them. Attacking enemies a certain number of times can destroy their warrior armor. New armor deals damage to enemies, delays their action, and generates energy. Attacking enemies destroyed will also additionally deal damage to them. Okay. I think my team is okay.
Scales. Word cleansing dragon. Conflict is pitiless. Get them.
What do you want to know? Ill tidings manifest.
Well, thank you for the follow.
The strength.
Hello, welcome in.
Time for the master. Show no mercy. Here is thunder. Get them.
Ill fate descend.
Oh, okay.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
I feel like I'm gonna pull for him. Yeah.
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
Everyone to be safe.
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers
How are you doing
minions of
today?
The Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your
Oh, thank you.
you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent. It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you. I could be putting
Ooh, it's a
myself in
tattoo.
harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So,
Yes, that's completely
care to
fair.
share
I've been doing the
reasons
same
for dropping
thing.
in on us? Hmm? Visitors from
Thank you
above.
for stopping by.
Ainon, look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? You even ruined his weapon! I've really gone and done it.
Hey, you're welcome anytime.
Treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
You don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
I mean, someone hit our cart. We're trailblazers from beyond the sky. I mean, they're cats. There's no point in concealing anything. They sell everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to us.
Above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else.
I love his design so
Lucky
much.
you met us then.
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same.
Mine
can
are
be
sleeping, I
said
believe.
Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima.
I'm telling you,
They're
they went to
reason
the
I had
ace
to be
school of
absolutely
being
sure
bratty
they were
black
here in
cats.
Illutent.
It's just showing
That's why
now.
I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finan, from ID's Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
That's an unusual name. I'm Don Hung. This is... I'll be... not crazy.
Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
We just started to solve many questions. If you two can share safely, traveling together would certainly be the best choice. That's fair. I understand. How do you view the situation? There's more to this. Banan? That meets the eye. I didn't pay attention now. I said his name. I'm too EP. I agree to disarm you in a flash and even snap my spear. He's also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Amphoreus, but they both casually glossed over it. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worse, our best bet is still going to be resolution by force. Your appearance was suspiciously well-timed. That's the spear that destroyed our car is definitely man-made. I suspect they might have staged the encounter with these refugees. They're clearly not pretending. For now, it's reasonable to assume they're not on the same side as the attackers. How is it even remotely possible that we share a common language? I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, though the answer still eludes me. Perhaps, like Eurolo 6, Amphoreus was served by a silver rail eons ago. The databank would have at least had some record on the planet if it were true. The way the girl uses we and us to refer to herself is unusual, too. I doubt it's just a habit of speech. But compared to our other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns right now. Let's get moving and hope that problems will solve themselves naturally. About your spear. This spear is unfortunate. We gained some important insight. Amphoreus' weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged the Cloud Piercer. Looks like this world is nowhere near as primitive as we had first thought. Perhaps they have more to surprise us with at this holy city than they mentioned. Alright, let's go. Someone arguing at the temple? Let's take a look. Remember, keep it friendly. Yeah, I'm very tired today, which is why I'm kind of okay with, like, I was like, okay, yeah, we're playing this because I haven't slept well.
Virtus, you acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure
Passage
being
Titan.
confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming.
But I hope you get sleep today.
I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the gate of infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I already love this world so much, and not just because of the Greek and Roman vibes.
But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the holy city. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Feynman.
Feynman, okay.
What was that just now?
I think he's a must pull now, and I just met him for like 2 seconds. This is a problem.
Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time.
I don't know why
At
his
least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
mustache is like bothering me. There's like something off. Besides the fact that there's a space in the middle, that's fine, whatever. Every place has their fair share of troubles.
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Ooh, we're showing...
Virtus, right now we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
She's so cute. Please give us a moment to discuss it. Emerged from that refugee. Now he's saying the girl will answer questions. His intent is obvious. He's hiding something from us. If he thinks it's worse for others to find out we know nothing about this world, he wants to hide the fact that we're visitors from beyond the sky. There's a rift between us and the locals, so let's play along for now. We can also learn what Treeby thinks when we're alone with her. Okay. Alright, we'll go. We're to be companions on this journey. It's only right that we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
But the road ahead is cut off. Don Hung is finally going to be able to jump? What are you talking about? We can't jump in this game.
Judging by
That's
your
the
reactions,
joke.
you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment.
Such a cute wing.
O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift
Time
thy
Titan.
curtain of memory.
I feel like I need like a guide up on my other screen.
Once again stir the ripples of past reverie.
Oh, we're going. The trip's happening again?
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
This is like making me anxious.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet?
Oh no. Is it the same room we just came from? Yeah, okay.
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friend.
Hello!
We must help Mr. Noldus.
I'm just in the beginning of this new area. But it's Greek and Roman inspired, so I'm really like nerding out. But how are you?
Have impressive fighting skills. Oh, I'm sorry.
What do you want to know? Ill tidings,
Oh wait, I have this.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
There, I'm also, it's an EP day here.
Made my stance clear, my child. Us
I've stayed up
priests would
way
rather
too late
die
the past few
in our
days.
faith than live in a foreign land.
It looks to me like you still prefer living.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the holy city, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you in the name of Yanis,
She's so
the
cute.
gate of infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why
I
do
love
you
the fact that
look
this
like a
little girl is the
child?
high priest.
No, to think that I, a mere tribal priest, dare lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey.
I need to stop yawning.
High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Mr. Noldus, I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet. So let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
I'm curious.
Of course.
I keep
Please,
seeing
come
Switch
this
2
way.
stuff, and I'm like excited but also
I see
nervous.
you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
What is this end times people spoke
Just
of?
as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
This darn finality is still after me. Are you saying your civilization is coming to an end?
It's the whole world that's coming to an end.
Yeah, I did see that, like, it said most digital and physical Switch games will work with it, but not all of them. I just want to know, like, which ones. What are the Titans?
Ancient gods of Amphoreus. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes.
Who are the Chrysosers?
Prophetic deliverers with
Ooh,
golden
favorite
blood
Switch
coursing
game.
through their veins.
I'm trying to think of, like, what's actually a Switch game and not, like... It was ported over and I just played it as I played it on every other system. Oh yeah, actually that is right. Animal Crossing for sure. I played so much Animal Crossing in during the pandemic that I burned myself out.
It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool. You can simply use it will.
Okay, that's all the questions I have.
Sorry.
I still need to finish
Yes,
Tears of the
I'm good at telling
Kingdom.
stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either.
Before Madam gets really mad at me that I still haven't finished it.
Right! Vertus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad passed down in Amphoreus since ancient times.
I thought about streaming it, just so that it would force me to actually finish it.
Happiness abound in this lush land by gods chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate.
Yeah, I'm like
3 molded life
close to
with
the
their
end, but also not
3
close to the
guided
end.
Calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus
Oh, I just
creation
noticed that
was
she has like
complete.
2 different colored
Who then
shoes.
will
That makes
bear the
sense.
weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? Oh, great Kefali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders,
Are we supposed to get snow today?
falls unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the
Oh.
legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Yeah. I'm paying attention to the world outside, I promise. Oh.
Huh?
What's that sound? I just looked outside and it is snowing. And I'm like, oh, dinosaur. Oh my god, I love them. I need 10.
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
Yeah, exactly. Someone posted in a chat and they're like, snow! And I'm like, wait. And I like look outside and I'm like, oh, there's a bird. And I'm like, wait, it's actually snowing. Today I do. I might have to go out tomorrow, but now I need to look at the forecast. Snow today.
Friends, meet yet again.
Snow possible Saturday. Snow possible Sunday. No wonder why I've been freezing. I mean, my cats are gonna want to snuggle because it's cold. I couldn't go to the bathroom without one of them earlier. They're like, I'm coming with you. Oh my god. I'm gonna be distracted by the fancy dino. Dromus? Is that his name or is that just like... Okay, fine. What magnificent creatures.
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City.
Cute.
Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Ride the Dromas. One of my cats is asleep on our reclining chair, but like she's on top of it. This is your idea of docile?
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps.
I don't like that they call them white stone humps.
Instead, they also stuff their ill tempers into these humps.
Carefully ride the Dromas.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone,
I don't think anyone, like, why would you touch those?
we've been in exile for many
Or-
days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty. We've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content.
I'm sure my other
grateful to all
cat's
of
gonna be
you for
screaming
reminding
soon.
me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphoreus from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Even included the two of us.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't
I was
be so
gonna Google
serious.
something,
You're bringing the
and I've
mood
already
down.
forgotten.
Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akama!
We're always under attack now. Yeah, I was asking if you decided to take the day off. I know the other day you were undecided. Okay, we're fighting again.
Time. Show no mercy.
That's fair.
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Follow my charm.
Yeah.
Conflict is pitiless.
It's just gonna be low spoons vibes today.
I sense a storm.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Like, usually it's Mondays where I'm like exhausted, but
Stay put. Get them.
Ill tidings manifest.
today it's Thursday.
Is that it?
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Last night I also wrote down to remember to get Hello Kitty Island Adventure for the end of the month.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
I wanted to play it when it first came out, but like it was like Apple Arcade only, and I'm like, well,
Thank you.
I don't have that, so
Inside the city, fate will guide you to them.
it's releasing on Switch and Steam. Strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. Let's stay here and lend our support on the battlefield. Do you still have your broken spear? Obviously, it seems people have a lot of faith in Feynman and the others. Okay, we have to find him now. I still haven't found treasure yet.
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
It's the curtain of memory and stir ripples of the past revelry. Or are we path switching?
And stir up ripples of past reverie.
Oh man, are we like technically playing as her?
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again.
All of these characters are so cute. I'm like, how do you pick who you want to pull for? I mean, I guess if you have money, you can get like all of them, but
Always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
we took care of some enemies.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
We can help.
I don't doubt your skills.
There's a rainbow. I'm just
Very well.
ADHD
Please
today.
remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Right now I have like 3 definite characters that I'm like saving for.
Carefully, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
No. It's very safe here.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch. No one will die. The heroes will protect the city.
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis.
Like, are you sure?
Faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs.
Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
It's like, okay, whatever you say.
Time for them. Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless. Get them. Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
No, Eve. You're back.
3 tribbies.
We are Trian.
What?
You're Trinan. We are Trivi. Wait, no. Now is not the time for introductions.
I'm gonna guess past, present, future.
D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him.
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry. With us here, we can just use the sentry gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Amphoreus. Wouldn't that be Akama? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore,
They
can
really are
best
so
be
cute.
trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
I still have yet to find treasure. I don't even know what the treasure chests look like in this level. And that's a travesty.
A foregone conclusion. Word cleansing dragon. Here, this thunder. Get them.
Ill tidings manifest.
Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guard.
It's like usually by this point, there's tons of treasure.
I sent a storm.
Done. Show no mercy.
Ad break time.
Conflict is pitiless. Get them.
Ill fate descend.
I feel like I'm too OP.
The consequences are mine to bear. The strength.
Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
One of my eventual
A foregone conclusion.
goals is to like level my world.
Get them.
Ill tidings manifest.
I get what you mean, but also it's kind of treasonous that there's no treasure for us.
I sent a storm.
As certified loot goblins,
Scales.
we need treasure
Word cleansing dragon.
wherever we go.
Conflict is pitiless. Get them.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill fate descend.
There's no time to lose.
I'm trying to I kind of want a loot goblin emote
Here, quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies.
What? Cartonis! Hang in there!
But all my animated, I kind of want it to be animated. All my animated emotes are Espeon. So I'm like, I need an Espeon Loot Goblin one. Make sure I still don't see treasure.
The rear is secured now. This is the result of your efforts.
I want to, and
Quit messing around.
also don't want to pull for this
You
guy.
know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver. Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone. Who are you?
Enough, Mighty.
His name is My Day. Welcome back from ads, everybody.
Here is thunder.
What do you want to know?
Cartonis!
Fine on.
I want to know what, like, why they're gray.
I'm glad that you're okay.
Yeah, he just
As for you, Mighty,
he walks around
if I'm not
just with
mistaken, shouldn't your
one arm
responsibility be protecting the
covered,
citizens?
full chest out.
What's that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Totally not us.
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders. The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing.
I feel like we need, like,
You trust
Kingdom Hearts logic where our outfits change with every world that we go to, just so we fit in.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests.
It's like, we
that your
definitely look
hostess
like we're not
anything
from
but
here.
proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
It's like they hate each other.
What's your name? Is that not also strange?
Nope. I have a totally normal name.
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core.
But, like, this is so cool. Okay. The fact that we can't jump in that game, and all I would need to do is jump to get over that. It only makes me a little sad.
What a mess. Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon.
I hope
and
that...
the two guests. Welcome to Akama.
This is my other must-pull character.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Casterus?
Like, she's got butterflies and flowers. She
An abrupt ending to
has a
life that
scythe.
has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon,
And possibly a dragon.
Well, if the mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me. And kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise.
The flowers after her walk. I hope that happens when you get her.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The world is so pretty. I feel like I need to pick and read like a Greek or Roman myth book next once I finish my other books.
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it.
Yes.
But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards. We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I've always been a... I read Circe. I read... Why am I blanking on the name of it? The Song of Achilles. What is the other one?
Draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
Yeah. I cried.
Do not be afraid.
Okay, well, we're gonna fight this guy.
Follow my charge.
Here is thunder.
Memories are ever beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
I feel like there's a...
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all.
Time.
There's one that I read that I'm forgetting that I also enjoyed.
Awaken dormant scales. Word cleansing dragon. Sense a storm.
There's no time to lose.
Rude, sir.
What do you want to know?
now I feel like I need to go look in my library and be like, what book was it?
Stay put.
Destiny's memories of beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Like, that's Norse. I mean, obviously I've read like Percy Jackson and like
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is
all of
extremely
those.
valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Casterus, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens
There's
have already been
Cersei.
evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Casterus.
Then...
I swear there was another one. I 100% understand that. I went into Barnes and Noble.
They're all there in the distance.
Oh. With like some Christmas money, and I was like, I'm gonna buy one book. And then I walked in and it was the half off hardcover sale, and I was like, I guess I'm walking out with more books. And then I couldn't find the one that I wanted, but I had told like all of my friends that the sale was going on, so Madam went because I told her that the sale was going on and she found it. So technically I got 3 books. Why would I say, Mommy, I'm scared?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revealed.
The one
If a warrior can face
The
this
one
terror
has, I
and still
believe,
step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You too. If you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
it's fine. I've already died a number of times before.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers. Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit
I want to say
the
that it's like
of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphoreus. Stand with me and become heroes!
South American, like Mexican, Aztec, something. I don't remember for sure what exactly the mythology is, but like I got the second book. It's a duology. Oh, we're going on a trip. And the other one was Egyptian mythology, also the second book. think so. Let me find it. Rotate the clues and assemble the pattern. Once the progress bar is full, you can quickly move to the target. Oh, I see what we're doing here. There we go.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Yeah, it's like Celestial Monsters is book 2 and Where the Library Hides is book 2. But like both of them, they're my to read pile. It's afternoon now, but I'll take the good morning afternoon. But hello!
Old friends, meet yet again.
It's the I looked at my clock and I'm like, oh, okay, it's afternoon now. Just like I was like, oh, it's snowing outside. Okay. You're going behind the waterfall? What moves?
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Okay. Are we getting... Oh no, I was like, are we getting in the bathtub? No. It's on... I just saw it pop up as an ad. And I was like, I'm curious.
Careful. You look different from what I remember.
Weaker. So, more distorted?
Oh wait.
No time to lose.
Show no mercy. Awaken dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
I hate when it takes it off the speed mode because then everything looks like it's in slow-mo.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Okay. Characters with glory can obtain buffs via using skill or ultimate to increase glory stacks.
What do you
Yeah.
want to know? Ill tidings manifest.
I completely understand.
Beneath the water lies
Because there are some books that I'm like, I know they're going to be sad and I want to read them.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
I think we can last one more round.
ill fate is dead.
Though there are some books that like I love so much that I'm like, I know I'm gonna cry, and when I reread it I cry even though I know it's like gonna happen.
Even God can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Yeah, the one that I saw recently is called Mother of Rome. I don't know if it's out yet. Oh yeah. No, I cried.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest.
The strength
Yeah, we were just talking about it.
Move.
Yeah, this is the next character that's coming out, and I'm pulling for her. Hopefully, I have enough in the end. Yeah, Mother of Rome.
Godly forms. The core flame isn't here.
New allies of Okima.
Sometimes, like, my news feed will, like, recommend me a book that's coming out.
Welcome banquet is far from elegant. It has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
You sound so fancy. Hello, Lady Aglaya. Yes, I have read A Darker Shade of Magic. I have to finish the second book and get the third book still.
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person.
It was one of my fave reads the year that I read it.
For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
I don't like the way that she says like that it pleases her skin. What does that mean?
A manifestation
Ooh.
of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived?
I'll add it to my list.
Following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan?
Ooh, that sounds really good, actually.
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack.
I always need more book recommendations, and by always I mean I don't, but I'll always take them.
After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress
my books judge me.
with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphoreus to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well.
It's like,
I've
let
woven
me...
many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Yeah, like my top books from like last year were
Where should we begin?
The Book of Magic, which is like the sequel book to Practical Magic, the movie and book. And I cried during that one. Empire of the Vampires.
beacon of the Trailblaze. No
I'll add it to my
Go
to
ahead.
read. Oh, I'm fine with massive books. I took the Priory of the Orange Tree to the beach. Not last summer, but the summer before, so summer 2023. Our boarding passes are appreciating in value. Okay, that's cool.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Probably.